I think as men in the modern day and age, we've kind of found ourselves in a really silly predicament, right? It's because our actions and our intentions do not follow a natural outcome of the process we decide to do, or the action, a course of action we decide to take. Let's take dating and sex, for example. The natural outcome of sex is procreation. This is how nature intended. If a man and a woman have sex, then the possibility of that is procreation. This is what's driving our strong urge to do this activity. Yet we look at the modern dating scenario, it basically is telling us that we can pursue this course of action, not think about the consequences and actually dread the results. Because the last thing in the world both parties are probably thinking about is waking up at 4 in the morning with someone vomiting in the toilet or changing a baby's diaper at 2 a.m. after you have no sleep for days on end. That's the last thing both people want when they're thinking about this, but yet we pursue the course of action simply to satisfy an urge. And in doing so, what we forget is that whenever our actions and intentions don't meet, when they're not congruent, we create distortions. If I was going to come up to you and tell you I like you, you're a nice person, and I don't want to hurt you, yet I'm punching you in the face and trying to break your cheekbones or break your jaw, then you're obviously not going to believe me because my action and my intention and my words are not matching. I'm doing something, but yet I'm committing an action that's totally opposite of what I say. The same thing is true with hooking up. If you are getting intimate with a person, yet you don't like their personality, you don't see yourself with them, you're not interested in them as a person whatsoever, but you tell them you don't want to be with them, it's kind of the same thing as punching a person in the face, telling them you don't want to hurt them. Your actions your actions are not matching with your intentions. So one thing to be very careful of is no matter what the world tells you, no matter what society tells you, there are fundamental human things that are never going to change. So if we're becoming intimate with people and sharing our energy with others, then we need to be aware of the action, the intention, and the outcome that naturally happens when we fulfill these urges we have. If it's not something we want, then we probably shouldn't be partaking of the action, as any logical and rational person would agree.